guess we're going to talk about is really some system changes to start, which is kind of more of the stuff we're going to talk about. But
Fucking
I think we got to
jumping
start
and
with
breakaway.
sort of the big thing we kind of teased last week.
I am 100 out of 10 excited. So the big change to the variation system is we are adding custom variations in Combat League and in tournament mode. We will be able to
Let's
make your
fucking
own variations
go.
and use them
Let's
in
fucking go.
play.
Let's fucking
There is a new UI
go.
thing now, which shout out our UI team. They have to be like one of the
Yo,
best
they did it.
video game
They
teams.
did it. They
Constantly
did it.
working on
NetherRealm,
weird
yes.
technical
You've done
variations.
something right.
I mean,
I
everyone
love
is
it.
honestly here behind the scenes,
I'm
but
here for it.
Well, it's one of those things
I'm
like
about to
Vito
fraud
and
my way to the top of
Propaganda League.
Combat League.
yeah,
Hey,
which is kind of a thing
your
you
game.
rarely think about it, right?
Thank NetherRealm, yes.
So, and they're always asked to add these new situations. And
So none of these fucking
so
variations matter?
a little thing will come up with your variation, and now you can just go into custom, and it's kind of like the abilities screen. So you can
That's all you had to do.
The same rules apply.
Yes.
That
Yes.
if a move conflicts,
Yes.
you can't
Yeah.
do it. And
I thought they were gonna
and then
just
the
change
other big thing
variations.
is there's going to be a few moves that are actually banned from competitive play. There are some moves that,
Oh.
Terminator's terminate move.
Yes. Okay. So there are a couple of banned moves. Okay. That's what they did.
They were probably a little too wild, even for Wild Wild West. They're kind of
Yeah.
tower,
Okay.
more
Okay.
play.
Wow, they
And
did it.
we did not
Yo.
think they were appropriate for
Yeah, some moves are just
there are
nonsensical.
not many. The vast majority of moves will be tournament based.
This is exciting to me.
I'm more excited about this shit than Melina. I'm more excited about this than Melina.
Combo back in the day with variations.
This is crazy.
Which we talked about it earlier. We cannot remember the name of it with Kano.
Damn, I'm about to start.
And command grab. I had a name for this combo in one of the early combat casts. I used to say it all the time, and I can't remember it. So please, tweet.
I do remember
what
that.
was called. I'll be doing that. Very excited.
Yo.
So here's a question for you, Stephanie.
This game might be enjoyable now.
Say variation 2 of Melina. Can I get rid of her run and replace that with the ball?
Yes, which I actually think is probably going to be a pretty popular thing. That's what I've been doing, using the base variations as kind of a blueprint, and then
That's like a starting point.
things like
Right.
Jade. Her variation one, the zoning one, I actually really like. But I
Yeah.
like to remove upward razoring and put in amplifying the double kick to keep you in the corner. Like a lot of, I think that's actually going to be very common.
Fam.
And the default variations will still be there if you just want to quickly use it.
Yeah.
Or I think it'd be great if you're new to a character and you're like, there's like 10 moves.
This is actually the best thing
Still like a good way to
they've ever done with this game.
You can kind of get ideas for how you'd like to do it.
So Combat League, I can make my own variations and go through it. Right?
Well, I'm a Scorpion player. For anyone who asks why,
Awesome.
Demon Dash, baby.
That's definitely one of
Unless they nerf it.
When it comes to balance, like that's a big thing. Like
in my opinion, this is the biggest potential meta shift we've introduced.
100%.
It
is.
I have absolutely no idea what's going to go on. I have
probably in any of our games, I would say.
Yeah, this is dope. This is interesting.
Probably actually not.
I don't think it fixes the game. Like this doesn't help Spawn at all. Like a character like Spawn gets no help from this, but some other characters do.
Yes.
Like Scorpion can get teleport cancel and Demon Dash.
Pretty much most of the gameplay systems and made some tweaks that I think are pretty exciting. The first one I'd like to talk about is we've adjusted the hit regions like Hurt Box on crouching characters.
Yes! Yes! Thank you! God!
Crouching, like mids not hitting, stuff like that. And that's pretty much across the cast.
Thank you! Oh, man.
If you've taken a look at the down pokes, down threes, and down ones.
Yes.
Most characters have had them adjusted. Some have more recovery, some have less.
Thank you.
Aaron Blacks, for example, now have more recovery on blocks. You can kind of check him with one of your fast mids if you think he's going to mash them.
Thank you.
When the patch notes come out, you guys can absolutely.
This is all we wanted.
Like, I would expect a lot of you to just be sitting there F5ing, waiting for it, and then as soon as it's there,
Oh my god, I need these patch notes.
And we talked about how like a lot of those too, like
Yo, this is huge, dude.
through character by character, obviously.
No, talk more, please.
Is hop attacks are now immune to down ones until they are done and are recovering. So that's
Okay, cool.
You can beat both hooks if someone.
You can do a short hops. Okay, that's good.
At risk, it's not the fastest thing to do in the world,
but it's immune. I like it. I like it. Fucking just give us anti-airs, man. Damn.
Another thing that's kind of neat and is gonna improve the pacing of the game, make it a little bit faster, is get up animations are now adjusted to be a couple of frames faster. 4, I believe. So when you get knocked down, you'll basically get up faster.
I don't know if I like that.
Quicker. You are on the ground.
Unless it's easier to meaty, but it sounds like it's going to be harder.
And that also goes with what we talked about last time, where get up animation, the delayed wake up is now just one timing. There's not short and long. It's just kind of a middle ground, and there's a little animation for it too.
Interesting.
And I think one last thing I'd like to talk about is a change to fatal blows. 2 things actually.
Oh no.
They across the board, a lot of them I think have less pushback on the block, especially like in the corner situations and stuff like that, to make them a little bit easier to punish on block. And then the second thing, which is very interesting, it's a new mechanic that some moves we have expanded the window for a flawless block. You'll actually have 6 frames to flawless block a move, and that applies to every fatal blow.
Really?
The idea would be if you know it's coming and you're ready for it, it will be significantly
easier to flawless block.
And then you get punished. This will also apply to other moves, which
interesting.
You can just go straight into that, unless you guys have some thoughts on these changes.
No, I don't.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
From the community,
so are like those things. Charge moves going to be easier to flawless block?
We want to change the game in those sort of ways.
I still think fatal blows need frame 1 armor. They need frame 1 armor.
And I think that a lot of people will be happy with these.
And nobody agrees with me, but they need it.
You're right. We do like to look at feedback. Our design team is watching streams and looking at tournament results and looking at our internal data. We actually have a vast amount of that. Like our lead designer can actually see the like matchup numbers, just real results and all that. So if you're like, oh my god, like Jax, he 7-3s his character, we can actually see. No, he doesn't. We have that data.
We have that data.
That's one of my favorite.
No, but there's some matchups like that in this game. Probably fixing her biases gets rid of it, but thank fucking God, dude. I'm happy.
But what I was going to say is there's also a balancing act with, first you look at what is everyone, talking about, who's good, who's bad,
Frost is the worst character in the game.
Well, what are the players not adjusting to yet? And then maybe
it's been 2 years. People don't need to adjust. Buff her.
The really tricky part, and that's where the design team really has to think about it, is what do you do to change it? Because it's easy to say, hey, this move's too strong. And it's like, well, we also don't want it to be bad. So it's a whole thing. My whole point is, yes, we do listen. Keep complaining. Not that you would stop anyway, but
for everybody who talks about me complaining too much, you heard it from the dev. Complain to Paula.
Awesome. So we do have a couple. We have 2 short videos we want to show.
Oh, let's go.
A couple. There's only like 2 again.
I don't care. Just show it. I don't care. Just show it.
Some stuff in their list.
Cinderella's ruined.
All of that.
RIP upgraded.
We will show a couple things right now. Who do we want to start with?
Show upgraded Jackie. Yes.
So, Jackie actually has this enhanced flawless block thing.
Yes, they made it punishable. Oh my god.
Leaping, you can flawless block it much easier now.
So leap is easier to flawless block, and dash punch is punishable.
I can do it. And as we've established, I'm an old, and I haven't been good at games in 5 years now, and I can do it. So that's a really good barometer. And
that's a fact.
So that means she can't get her pressure.
Nice.
Now, of course, if you're sitting there waiting to flawless block, she's going to get her pressure going in other ways. She can dash up or whatever. So it's not like...
Yeah, but dash punch is now punishable, so... Scorpion punished with a jab. Let's fucking go. What's next?
Her dash punch is now punishable on block. -12. So you can get
-12, perfect. Took you
If
forever to do it, but you did it.
Watch the VOD, you can watch it again. Some of these videos are very short, but this is how we can't show it live like we used to, so this is how we have to do it.
Well, Honeybee Ketchup and Mustard, etc. will be doing a 45-minute video.
You're damn right.
20-second clip.
As they should. As they should.
Already has it out.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at Raiden, yeah.
Thank God.
So Raiden got some smash changes. This move is now
plus
advantage on block.
Why?
Really quick. So it's really awesome for mixing up with his back one pressure. And
wait.
The Super Bolt move is now safe if you charge it for just slightly. And the main reason I wanted to show this is that it's an example of
fam.
The tournament moves
they buffed
used in your custom variations are
why did they make that shit plus on block?
Custom variation.
I gotta see that again.
Like
hold up.
Example would be,
no, I gotta see that shit again. Fam. Fam. What is this, bro?
This move is now actually
it's +1 on block. Why?
Really off actions are
why? Why are you buffing Graydon? Why can he get a plus frame off his 11 frame mid?
Example would be Aaron Black's low gun is now significantly slower because previously it was like the fastest projectile ever. Another example is Katana's her dancing fan, where she does the enchantress dance and fans spin around her. That has had a significant change where there's only one fan instead of 3 unless she amplifies it.
Perfect. That's a good change. That's a good change. Hive working time got nerfed. Hey, all my homies hate Hive work.
And across the board, there's other things that will be in the patch notes, which we will get out when they are ready, probably right before we launch.
Give us the patch notes.
So that before, we're gonna say our goodbyes because at the end of this.